Yo, what were you saying, my people? Right, so today I'm gonna be doing a little trade breakdown as to why I took this trade yesterday on my fresh 25k funded. So to begin with, on the daily, we can see that we basically have our candle range. Oh, what the fuck? HP Smart, they wildin', bro. Anyway, so you can see our big candle range here. So we marked this out and we can see our manipulation, our inside bar forming. So then we're expecting distribution to go to our 50%. So after I see that, I'm like, okay, cool. We formed the range. We swept the key level, being this SIBI up in the premium, stabbed into it and above the high, absorbed all that liquidity. Then we got presented with our model one, and then we went down, drawing. It was like Tuesday. We hit the 50%. Began our minor retracement back up to this gap here. I don't know if you can really see that. Wait, let me go on the 2 hourly. So yeah, you can see this gap here. And just picked it a bit easier for you lot. So this gap right here is another key level that we left, and we want to distribute lower. So the draw of liquidity is the CRT low at this point, as we also have more internal range liquidity resting below it. And we've just been in a premium for quite a while. Just had a big rally. So now we're looking to distribute to the sell side to balance the price range out a little bit. Also, so let me go to the hourly. This is the trade I began to frame. So you can see we're kind of just accumulating in these zones. And then yesterday, Thursday, we had a big expansion up from 1 o'clock. So this candle here. And then we touched into our key level. So then I need to see this manipulate. And this manipulated at 2. You can see we swept above the 1 o'clock CRT highs. And then first target would be the 50%. However, I didn't have my confluence and my model presented to me then. So then I was like, what's happening? Am I going to wait for more confluences or am I just going to enter? I'm gonna wait for more confluences in it. It's a funded account. And I'm not just gonna be entering just if I see something nice. I need to see everything aligning. Them ones there. So let's get it. I jumped into the 5 minute because I was like, right, we've had our 4 hour open, our 2 p.m. It sweeps the 1 hour CRT from 1 p.m. So I'm looking for open, high, low, close for distribution going down to the sell side. I know narrative's lower. We have clear draws of liquidity lower. And we just stabbed through these highs. So then I wanted to see my model 1 be presented because we have a 1 hour CRT. So I'm looking for a 5 minute order block be formed. So right here, you can see that. Let me mark this out. It's our 1 hour CRT. Stab through it, literally at the open of 2, and then we move down, fill this imbalance, we move back up, we don't take it yet, and then what happens? Time-based, at 3:40, we stab through the high of the 2 candle that turtle suits CRT at 1. So this is when it gets advanced. So we waited for an additional turtle suit, and then you can see that reaction. We literally rejected from that point. So we absorbed all that liquidity, and then now what are we presented with? We're presented with one of the most beautiful model ones you can ask for. So model 1 is basically order block that happens after the turtle soup in a CRT. So you can see here, and this is literally where we entered. I'll show you the proof on my MT5, literally now when I edit it in, but for the time being, I have my stops literally so above the consequent encroachment of the 5 minute order block because I didn't want to see that really get disrespected. So yeah, I had it about, I think it was like a 70 pip, and then my entry was on the Well, the wick low of the order block as we closed below it, and that filled liquid, swept liquidity this time. And then yeah, we just targeted the 50% like that. We've got model one now. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty much it. We hit take profit around, well, next macro, so like 655. And then we fell a bit further, but to be honest, I was satisfied with my profits. I risked 0.5% and I made 1% of my funded. Just for the first trade, just to set some like good type of standards in it. Like I'm not trying to risk 2% of my first trade and then be down 2%. Like don't want that type of start. So everything I did here was logically, I wasn't just chasing no fair value gaps. I understood where price was going to go at the correct time and that we had our early New York distribution to our key level. So I was expecting New York PM to begin to shift back down for retracement. So then our 2 hour open of our 4 hour open candle would be an open high low close framework. So I capitalized on that, hitting the 50% of our CRT and also targeting our true day open as well, which was layered with that. So yeah, that about sums it up. I also do want to state that where is it? Yeah, on the 1 hourly, you can see that the CRT 50% literally matched with the consequent encroachment of this 1 hour fair value gap, which is even more confluence because that's a sensitive point that the algorithm likes to reprice towards. And then you can see went back up, and then during midnight or 8ish, we just began to destroy the CRT lows. And now we're just accumulating, and I'm expecting literally the same thing to happen again. So I'm expecting had this drop off in A. We've now swept liquidity. Let me illustrate this for you. Now just sweeps liquidity at this point. And that was at 9. So we had a time-based total sweep basically. And now what can we see that's just happened? We can see that we had our key level here that we want to tap into. Why is it key level? Was basically this 1 hour fair value gap that got left when the CRT low was purged at the 1 o'clock candle. And it was quite a big move. And we haven't touched it yet. We've got all this layered buy side up near it. So I want to see this get moved to during like 12 or 1. We see manipulation in here, and then we see a distribution to this daily CRT low. You can see it's not that far away. But you can see how I'm starting to frame the week in a main CRT on the higher time frame, and then we begin to fractalize it, and we can see smaller CRTs move into it within PD arrays, and they mitigate those PD arrays, and then they distribute in line with narrative. So if you can capitalize on that, you're passing. As long as you got your risk management. But if you're not, greedy, you will you'll pass your funded account. It's all a matter of timing. So yeah, I do wanna see if we've got, yeah, you can see here. What have we got? Is this another 1 hourly CRT? Think so, because the 8 a.m. CRT, 9 a.m. sweeps takes out this key level, well, Asian lows. And then we've now formed our inside bar, our manipulation. We can expect our third wave distribution to take up here. And then I'm going to be entering shorts around this civvy because I know price is going to go move up to here, as I can tell from the CRT. Oh, wrong thing. Go off the crypto. So markets some something else, man. Something else. They be destroying people out here. But yeah, that was kind of the trade. I just wanna made it a bit long, but I hope you found some value in this. Like me just breaking down it a little bit. And if you like me deciphering these trades for you and yeah, putting it into some understandable language, because some of these concepts are quite advanced. I learned from Romeo, so CRT was made by him, and I basically just learn off of him. So let me know, my people, if all is well, and what else you would like to see me do. Because I'm just gonna continue doing these trade breakdowns and additional videos to like boost you as a trader. None of that bullshit, just pure help. Because I know it feels like me myself, I'm currently still unprofitable, you could say, but I've got all the data. I'm a I'm a good trader, and I'm gonna pass this funded account. I already know it. I've already passed it in my mind. So this is the thing. It's like reality is almost like kind of catching up to me. So the mindset that I'm now encapsulating, reality is now moving towards the point where they are both in alignment. So I have the funded account now, I'm making payouts because I am that profitable trader. But I am that profitable trader now. It's just that thing is pending. You get me? That's how you gotta think about it. So peace out, my people. Thank you for tapping in, and good luck on these markets. Set your targets. Don't be a greedy little guy. Yeah. Good luck, my people. All right, peace out.